Hey there, we are on week 2, day 3. So this is Wednesday of week 2. And the lesson today is on tables and double number line diagrams. This is unit 2, lesson 13 in your packet. Before we get to today's lesson, let's check your homework from yesterday's lesson. So here are the answers to 1 and 2. So pause your video here if you need to check your answers. And here are the answers to 3, 6, and 7. Remember, you did not have to do 4 and 5. Pause your video here if you need a minute to check your answers. Okay, remember, if you have questions about any of these, email me and I can walk you through it. We can FaceTime if we need to. I can do whatever I can to explain to you. These are getting a little bit more complicated. So let's start with today's lesson. So we're skipping this 13.1 part. So we're moving right here to 13.2. So we're told the other day, we saw that Han can run 100 meters in 20 seconds. He wonders how long it would take him to run 3,000 meters at this rate. He made a table of equivalent ratios. Do you agree that this table represents the situation? Explain your reasoning. Well, it does. Each of these ratios are equivalent. 20 to 100 is equivalent to 10 to 50, which is equivalent to 1 to 5. And then I went ahead and filled out the missing part here. 3,000 is equivalent to 15,000. So yes, they are all equivalent. Okay, complete the last row with the missing number. We already did that. What question about this situation does this number answer? Well, the question that we're answering is how far can Han run in 3,000 seconds? So if we have 3,000 seconds, that's how far he can run, 15,000 meters. That's the question we're answering. Okay, number 4, what could Han do to improve his table? Well, I think what he can do to improve it is that he didn't label the 2 parts of the table. So I went back and labeled, these are the seconds and these are the meters. All right, Priya can bike 150 meters in 20 seconds. At this rate, how long would it take her to bike 3,000 meters? So I created my table. I later labeled meters and seconds. So we're told in the problem that she can go 150 meters in 20 seconds. So they want to know how long it would take her to bike 3,000 meters. So what did I do to the number of meters? I multiplied it by 20. And guys, I didn't know that by just off the top of my head. I had to take 3,000 and divide it by 150 to figure out that 150 times 20 is 3,000. Well, if I took the number of meters and I multiplied them by 20, I have to also multiply the number of seconds by 20. So 20 times 20 is 400 seconds. So it would take her 400 seconds to go a distance of 3,000 meters. Priya's neighbor has a dirt bike that can go 360 meters in 15 seconds. So meters, 360, seconds, 15. At this rate, how long would it take them to ride 3,000 meters, 3,000 meters. So I decided this would be a good time to find the unit rate. So I found this unit rate here. In 1 second, she can go 24 meters. So we want to go 3,000 meters. So I had to ask myself, 24 times what gives me 3,000? Again, I did not know this by heart. I didn't just do this in my head. I had to come out to the side and take 3,000 and divide it by 24 to figure out what I was multiplying by here. And it came out to be 125. So 24 times 125 gives me 3,000. So then 1 times 125 would give me 125. In 125 seconds, this person could travel 3,000 meters. Okay. This next problem about the International Space Station, you can skip. It requires that I give you something, and obviously I can't do that over the internet, so we're going to skip that one. You can read the summary if you want on your own. It's just a repeat of everything that I've just told you. Your homework or your independent practice work is going to be Unit 2, Lesson 13, practice problems. You're going to do 1 through 4 on this part of your packet. So you are not doing 5 or 6, just 1 through 4. And I have another challenge for you to earn some virtual Smarties. So the challenge for today is I want you to email me and name the first 5 multiples of the number 3. So you may have to kind of dig back in your brain to refresh on what multiples are, but the first 5 multiples of 3, email me at loginsp@leonschools.net. If you get it right, I will give you some virtual Smarties. Excellent job, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.